Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Ms. Weeds and this is a collective reading. This is going to be over the next 5 days. Whenever you're watching the video, whenever this video finds you, night, day, morning, whatever, it's meant for you to hear. All right. This message is definitely going to entail details about your finances, details about career, maybe even your love life, as well as just things going on around you in your everyday waking life. So at this point, let's just go ahead and get into the reading. We have our first cards. Let's take this off. All right, so we have our first cards here that are going to represent the just of everything. The first card is Katesh, with the keyword being pleasure. And then the next one is the Angel of Nurturing, and it reads, I am cared for, loved, and appreciated. My heart is open. I allow love to fill my body up, mind, and soul. I willingly nurture myself and others who truly need and want my nurturing. Okay, now let's look at some of the cards that are representing those two oracles at the moment. What is this? Okay, so we have the Five of Wands, we have the Six of Cups, and you have the Eight of Cups. Okay, so I can see right off top that a lot of you have not been as interested in the holiday spirit this year as you normally would. So maybe you've experienced a lot of unfortunate events, maybe events that have happened kind of one behind the other, and it just feels like this is the part of the year that forces you to deal with certain realizations. Maybe some of you have been looking back at your childhood memories, not even childhood memories, maybe even just your past memories of things that you just want to remember to enjoy, or maybe you just want to enjoy certain things around you. Okay, first thing I'm noticing is that we have the Eight of Swords reversed, so maybe a lot of you could be lifting limiting beliefs, and this is a new thing for you. It feels like you're seeing some sort of recognition of your own gifts, like the blessings that you hold. Okay, so this card says that you are allowed to do things and have nice things that society says that you're not allowed to have. Okay, so Six of Cups. Never let someone tell you that you're too old to lose weight or whatever. Don't let anybody tell you that you're too dumb to start a business. Don't let anybody tell you that you got too many kids to go on a $1,300 vacation. Don't ever let nobody tell you that you're too weak to take a martial arts class, that you're too grown to play in the sandbox, okay? This Six of Cups puts us in the mind of our imagination. Anything that we want, even in our childlike innocence, we are able to create that in our waking life, in our everyday life. These are things that bring us pleasure, that nurture our soul, nurture our body, okay? Now, the Five of Wands says that you've taken into accountability certain things in your life. And the thing is that you started to recognize certain patterns that limit you from your gifts. Hence, the Six of Cups, okay? All right. And I feel like because you're starting to exercise this right, it's your duty. It's your duty on this planet, in this lifetime, to experience freedom, to do what makes you feel good, and have no conditions attached to that, have no guilt attached to that. All right. And I wanted to read off a part of, where is this book at? God dang it. I don't actually have the book that goes to this, but I know that in the description of the keyword being pleasure, it says that you should be able to feel pleasure without guilt. If you know that you like something, if you know that something brings you joy, you shouldn't feel guilty or feel like you shouldn't have this. This is something that a lot of mothers have. Like, I don't know if there's an actual word for it, but like mother's guilt, like they feel like they're not allowed to, they're so used to nurturing other people, but they don't know how to receive themselves because they're so used to always putting it out to other people. So this is your permission from the universe to do what you want to do. Okay? Experience whatever makes you happy, because how are you gonna fill somebody else's cup and your shit is always empty anyway? So that's pretty much the message for the first set of cards that deal with the home life. Next, we're gonna get into your career or your finances. Let's see what the next 5 days has for you. So we have the keyword being planner. Okay, and it said pay attention to details and create a plan to grow your business or your personal finances. Careers in event planning, project managing, or professional organizer could be for you. This is a great time to take financial inventory and see what needs changing. And what's the next card? We have the Angel of Entrepreneurship. It says, I am prosperous. I am prosperous and abundant in all of my endeavors, and I have limitless potential, and I fulfill my highest purpose. I naturally attract what I need to enjoy, to be joyously successful. I earn unlimited income doing what I love. Oh, that's awesome. That almost kind of coincides with our first set of cards here, actually. It definitely almost kind of coincides with that. But it's amazing that we have two cards for the business that, like, these are not business cards. These Angel of Entrepreneurship cards, they have random meanings all over them. They're not geared towards love, relationship, business, or one thing, but I'm glad that it came out in this reading. Now let's see what it holds for you in the tarot. All right, what we got? Five of Swords, Judgment, and the Ten of Cups. Okay. All right. This looks like, first off, with the Five of Swords, you've won some and you've lost some battles. But this season, I feel like you're taking a closer look. You're buckling down, especially with your resources. I want to tell you that you are definitely going to be entering a very competitive environment, but you need to understand that you do have something that these other cats don't have. It could be stage presence with the Judgment. I don't know. It could be your personality. People vibe with you. You have a silver tongue. I'm not sure. But the way I see it is that the Five of Swords means being a master over one's weakness. This could be your own weakness or the weakness of someone else. Either way, it's an advantage. Okay? You excel at figuring out how to get over your past failures, or either you excel by learning from other people's past failures and mistakes, those who came before you. Okay, now I see the Judgment card here, and the Judgment says that you do get to make a comeback, and very much a successful one, because we have the Ten of Cups here too. I'm sorry, I'm just shuffling these cards all around, but it feels like you get to make a really good comeback, and a very successful one at that. Some of you are being put in the roles to where you're going to be required to speak out or reach out into large community, group energy with the Ten of Cups here. All right. It feels like this is going to bring you a lot of success and balance, either with your personal family, or you're going to be attracting like a soul family to you, a group of people who are very much like-minded. A lot of you, for some reason, I have a feeling that you're going to be involved with like some sort of holistic health, spiritual health, something that's like woke. That's what I feel like saying, woke, with the Judgment card here. Judgment card feels like some sort of a realization, or just like a calling. So a lot of people are going to be answering your calling for certain products that the other person does not offer. There's something that you offer the other person doesn't. It doesn't necessarily have to be the fact that how you present your stuff, is more so about what it is that you offer. You offer something that no one else does, and that is going to be a part of your advantage. And I think that you should take that and run with it. If you have any other advantage over someone that you know of, the Five of Swords says take that, learn from it, double it, and make it successful. You have it in the bag, okay? So start taking a look at everything that you've done in the past. Start marking off your goals, getting in line what you want. You are an entrepreneur, and there's something special you have to offer. Start coordinating events. Start speaking in public groups or whatever. Right here it says careers in planning, project manager, professional organizer could be for you. But I feel like there's something for a small group of you that deals with holistic and health. So I don't know if you sell like certain herbs or like natural concoctions for health and for healthcare, skincare, or whatever, something like that. But whatever it is, I really think it's going to take off. Now let's look into our connections, our partnerships, things like that. We have a card that says commitment in Three of Events. So there may be some contracts getting signed here. I can't keep my stand straight. And then we have the Angel of Flexibility. It says, I am flexible and adaptable. I objectively observe circumstances and seize new opportunities as situations naturally shift and change. I bend and flex with flow of life around me. There's no resistance, only willingness. All right, let's see what cards coincide with. What is this? Okay, this is the Knight of Swords, Ace of Cups, and Two of Cups. Some of you are going to be receiving some sort of offer that's going to come in the form of a compromise, energy of the angel of flexibility. Okay, first thing that comes to mind is marriage. If it's not marriage, then it's just like a written agreement that acknowledges what your person promises to do, what they promise to provide emotionally, mentally, or either, physically possibly. All right. But I want to tell you that this Knight of Swords is definitely compelled to be involved in contributing in your life. All right. They want things to start moving forward. They want things to move according to what the past presented in your relationship. You guys have built up a long-lasting connection is what it looks like here, and it's time to move things forward. Okay, Knight of Swords, forward movement. Okay, now we have the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups, this Knight of Swords wants to, or either sees a opportunity, and it's one that has a lot of fulfillment. Okay, and it also feels like they are willing to adapt. Look, we got the Ace of Cups and then the Two of Cups. So we're going in order here. So they're following the steps. They're moving this relationship along. They're moving the connection along where it needs to be. This doesn't have to necessarily be romantic. It's just it could be even friendship, platonic or whatever, but it just feels like things are moving in order. They're not skipping any steps, and this is really good, okay? I also feel like this person is willing to adapt a lifestyle to make it more accommodating to you. Like pets could be a thing. I don't know. If the person isn't fond of pets or whatever, but for some reason for you, they're willing to kind of adjust things like, okay, well, I don't really like dogs that much, but I will definitely put a little pallet over here in the corner or dedicate the whole second floor to, to let the puppy just run around and be free. That's a symbol of compromise. That's being flexible. Okay. It doesn't have to be with a pet. It doesn't have to be with, it could be with anything. Okay. Just use this as you see fit. All right. I'll stop making up scenarios in a little bit. But then we have the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups. Now, we have a caduceus here in the image, that right there. That caduceus to me means that this is a uniting of opposites. You guys are nothing alike, but it's okay because opposites attract. And this partner has the ability to introduce you to new things. All right, either it's your person has the ability to introduce you to new things, or you have the ability to introduce this Knight of Swords into new things. Okay, and they realize that. That's why their sword is in the air. That's like, okay, I'm acknowledging that and I'm moving towards this because I know that I have an opportunity for fulfillment here. Whatever it is in the case may be, you definitely better this person, whether, how different you do may be, you still complement each other. And that's a really good thing. So if you guys are in a committed relationship, or if it's just a good friendship and you want to stop calling each other co-workers, you want to be best friends. If you want to stop being boyfriend, girlfriend, you want to be fiancés. If you want to stop being friends, you want to be boyfriend, girlfriend. I mean, this is just moving the relationship, the connection along. This is a getting closer and a chance to like really mold yourself around each other's environment, and it's beneficial for both of you. So I hope that you liked this reading. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next 5 days. Bye bye.